A moment till later.
I wasn't speaking with anybody at the moment. I was more like listening. They they're always like that. Yours sounded a lot more important.
There are more private place we can speak. What I have to say is very important and private.
We can speak in my room if you want.
As long as there's no one to eavesdrop, I suppose that's fine.
Yeah.
I need your permission after all to go in there anyway.
No one is allowed to go in or out without permission, so.
It'll only be a moment.
Welcome to Ardent Vale Dorm. It's very green.
Very green, I can see.
What I like are all the illusionary butterflies. But yeah, my room is the last one in front of the girls' room, so I don't have to travel far.
Suppose I do not need to sit down, do you?
No, but you are free to sit down anywhere you'd like.
Trust me, this won't take very long. So, I must ask you. As a Cortez, I must ask you. What do you want with my brother, anyway? If it's money you want, I can give that to you. If it's his last name, you're gonna have to work a lot harder than that. And I want the truth. All of it. I know he's hiding so much from me.
I've had this conversation many times with Cortez before. And honestly, I don't know why he chose me.
Trust me, I don't either. Not exactly
He was
his type.
the one who asked me on the night of the ball. I don't really care. I'm sorry, I don't, if this sounds a little crass or rude, but I don't care about your family. I am being open.
We don't either.
I don't care about your family name. I don't care. In fact, the more I hear about it, the more I kind of resent it. I don't like nobles, usually. They're always stuck up, full of themselves. They always buy up property near our houses, and especially in Abagua, they're always higher than Mighty and Thou stuff. But Cortez sounded like he needed a friend at the moment, and so I said that he can talk to me whenever he wanted, and so we began talking. He started venting, and one thing led to another, and then he kind of just asked me to the ball one day. And well, when he asked to meet up on the roof, he gave me a kiss, and I gave it back. So, to be honest, I don't know why. He's had many other girlfriends. Many other that are much prettier than I. I think he's just bored, or he just likes me as, I don't know, a cute thing, a pet, I don't know.
Then advice from me. Self-esteem issues are an ugly face in confidence. I've had
I
this
try
talk
to
with
hide
Miss
it from
Thune
him
this morning.
best I can.
Well, he may be with you. What his intentions are not my deal. My question is this: do you care about him?
Yes. Very much.
How much?
I left GMA and joined Ascension Academy solely because of him. Because I knew he was going to get in trouble and get hurt. I joined medical squad in order to support him. And others. But he was the primary one. I know he'll never change his life as a hunter. He's too proud. But I don't want to see him get hurt. I will support him in any way I need or he needs me to. And I will be at his side up until the time he decides he doesn't need me anymore. But until that time comes, I will support him. And even after.
Then I will say this. I care about him very, very much.
I can tell you do.
Oh,
I
I
was
may
very
not
much
kill,
intimidated.
but I will remove anyone who so much as an inkling breaks his heart.
I
Who
understand.
takes advantage, who does anything negative. He's had enough, as have I. I may be his younger sister. One mistake out of you, Deeta AA. And I can make the next 5 generations of your family suffer. There's not a threat, but a promise that you will keep anything that is many, the best of your intentions, even if you two do not stay together. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal, ma'am.
He may approve. Our family may not.
I
myself
understand
don't.
this.
He has many things that need to be taken care of. Many things. Until that is fulfilled, that is why I'm against you and him being together. You understand?
Yes.
Anybody getting in his way could die. And what will I have if an empty shell of a brother who loses people he cares about the first time in his life? People finally trust him, who turn their back and not expect the barrel of his gun to be behind them. I cannot have that. I will reduce all costs if that means that I need to get in the way.
If it is any
I do not wish
consolation to you, it was... If it's any consolation to you, it was, I guess, my idea that he starts opening up and dropping his guard around other people. I was the one who assured him that
I'm not worried about.
That others aren't out to get him. But I guess that for a hunter that is a bad thing, so.
It's not bad, but he does need to learn who to trust and who not to. He's been stabbed enough as it is. The poor thing looks like a pincushion at this point. Do not wish to take my anger out on you. I hope you understand this. I will admit our first greeting wasn't exactly a good one. Unfortunately, I've been under the wing of my father for too long. We do not introduce ourselves as our significant others. Friend would have sufficed first. We got to talk, and then I would have considered it. But he knows what's at stake.
I would have thought that he would have written home about me, but I guess...
Oh, he did. He did.
Okay.
He wrote of a infatuation at the time. This was long ago.
An infatuation. I see.
This was a long time ago. Do not take it personally. He did not tell me of a relationship, and I think I know why. You're aware of how our father treats him. He's told you, I'm sure.
Yes. Yes.
That is why I keep him from dating. That is why I keep him from his distractions and other things. If he has to protect one, he could lose focus. Our father is the prime target for him. I do not wish to be a distraction either, but that is why I try to help him politically where I can. This is why I do not wish to take things out on you, because I know this is not your fault, obviously. Do not think of me as ill-mannered or just ill-intentioned.
No,
I don't want my brother to die. He said we should at least talk. But I think with how much pressure we're both under, I don't think talking is very clear. Not clear-headed in a sense.
I don't want to lose him either, but I think I may be a weakness to him. So,
A weakness how?
we had a chat before you came that we should stick with our squads for now, because any wrong movement, especially before Fallbrook or at Fallbrook, we may be a distraction to each other. So, if I get hurt, it may affect him, or if he gets hurt, that may affect me.
He has told me the same many times. He is right. Unfortunately, he is the type to have tunnel vision. When he is determined to do something, he does it.
I noticed. I very much noticed.
I believe he also didn't tell me of your relationship in order to save my feelings about how I feel about it. He's had many in the past, and I've had to do many favors and do many things to make sure that most did not come back. You know, the, less mannered, these types.
Yeah.
The ones who don't take no for an answer.
The ones who would use him for his name and power, and not take him as
Well,
a person.
they could try. That is until they realize there's one other obstacle, and that being me. I hold a very positive look in my brother's eyes, and I wish to keep it that way. He may not believe I hold much at home, but being of the political side of things, I hold more than he thinks. The problem also is what you brought up, being a weakness. If something happens to him, 1, I will come after you. 2, I will come after the person who did it, and make sure that they burn so fast. But it's more my father that I'm worried about. He's finding another reason to gloat about his useless son, who couldn't even do one thing right. He showed me the letters. He may have also told me that you read mine.
Sorry about my hand, hold on. Stop it. Alright. I was helping him unpack, and one of your letters kind of fell out of the box. I was a little worried that since he's had previous relations. It was a reminder of a past one, and he's spoken of you often, but he's never used your first name. It was always your middle name.
Sylvia.
So when I
A
read
name I
the
don't
notes,
use.
the note kind of just opened up, and at the bottom it said Rosa. So I was a little worried that he wasn't telling me the truth of something. I shouldn't have worried. I know he's not the type to lie, but the doubt was still there.
Not the
I'm
type to
sorry.
lie, my dear. He's not even the type to cheat.
I know.
He may be a bit of a... How's the word?
Oh.
A floozy. A slut. I guess that's the word I'd use.
I am so sorry. My hand is all over the place. I have no idea what's going on. Oh.
Go that shit.
It's as if my right hand, it's as if my left hand, the one that controls Go Loco, is off, and I can't wake it back up. So I'm sorry. This usually means that it's time to go to bed. But anyways, what the fuck? I'm ruining the scene. I'm so sorry. Okay, no. Okay.
My hand fucking hurts. Wait. Okay.
I'm ruining the scene. I'm trying my best to get the Go Logo to work.
You can even open your menu. It's fine.
I can't even open my menu. I can't.
One face.
I can't open my
Try harder.
menu.
Try fucking harder. I'm hitting you with my cane right now. Try harder. Harder.
I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways. Okay. I'm just gonna.
That works. So to get back to my point, because my headset's dying to repair. Anyway, to get back to my point, you break him, I break you. This conversation ever leaves those doors, I will know about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Then I guess we're fine then. As long as that is out of the way, I can get all of these formalities out of the way. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I leave you here then? And tell him you went to bed?
Probably it's best.
Then I will be sure to do so.
I hope
it's
you
nice
have a
talking
safe
to
trip
you.
back.
One can hope I'm carrying very precious cargo. Good night, El Sirocco. Keep my words in mind.
Good night, Madame
thing.
Cortez. Yes.
One thing. I will come back with a
I will do my best to keep him alive.
Also, listen to his words. Especially about Fallbrook. Valandor is no place to be sniffing about and playing hero. You will die, and I will not have your blood on our account. Knowing that he could have done something to prevent it, he will get himself killed as well. I don't know what the afterlife holds, but whatever it is, I find you there. I'm coming back. I will take you in the afterlife as well. Good night.
Good night.